Hi guys, today I'm going to be showing you how I make wax samples to hand out to my customers or to people at the grocery store or anywhere I go with me for that day. So the first thing I do is I have a bar of the scent of the month, and I have this Pyrex baking cup, and I already put all the cubes in here. And I've already melted it for a minute and a half. So you put it in for a minute and a half first, and then you kind of move it around just like this. And then you're going to put it in for another minute. So while that melts the wax, I'm going to show you what you need. You're going to need a stapler. I use the wax molds from Scentsy. You can get these at the Scentsy store. You can also use the chocolate candy molds, and these you can buy at Michael's or any craft store, and these work just as well. You also need these jewelry bags. This is where I put the wax sample, and these you can get at Walmart. There are about 100 of them for $1. These are the flyers that you get with the scent of the month that you can subscribe to monthly. And then these are the scent stickers that you get also with the scent of the month. And then I also use my business cards. You also need a spoon just to stir the wax a little, just to help it melt. So the cup does get hot, so you do want to get something to grab the cup. And as you can see, it already started to melt. There are pieces of wax in there, but if you just move it around because the cup is still hot, it starts to melt on its own. You don't want to leave it in the microwave for too long because, again, the heat is what releases the scent. So you want to have scent so that your customers can smell. So now I'm going to show you here. With the spoon, I just put some of the melted wax in the molds. And I like these just because they're in the shape of our Scentsy bar and Scentsy stars. You don't want to fill them all the way to the top just so that the bottom is covered, because then that's just a waste of wax. You just want them to be able to get a little bit of smell, and they can actually warm these samples if they want, just to get the smell of it at home with their warmers. Most of my people that have called me back when I give them wax samples, they've had it in their wallets or in their purses for a while, and the scent always comes out when they open up their wallets or purse. So it sometimes takes them a while to call me. There have been times where they call me and it's a scent sample that I gave them for months ago from, I know it was a scent a month from a while ago, but they say every time I open my purse it just smells really good and I've been meaning to call you. So don't get discouraged if they don't call you right away. They will call you. It's just a matter of you getting your name out there. So I do these when we're watching movies, or while my kids are doing homework now that we're getting back to go to school. And it doesn't take a lot of time. So one complete bar will fill 2 of these trays. So now what you want to do is I wait for it to get a little hard. And then you're gonna put it in your freezer. Put it in your freezer for about 5 minutes or so that it gets hard. So just to save us some time, I already went ahead and made some samples. So this is what they come out with. You just pop them right out of the mold. See, this is them already hard, and they pop right out, just like that. So then I get my bag. I can open it up. I put my wax sample in here, close it up. There are times where I punch a little hole in there just so you could smell it. But now what I do is I get one of these scented stickers and put it right outside of the bag just like this, so they can kind of get a smell of it and save the actual wax sample for their warmers when they get home. So I do that, and I either get my business card and staple it onto my business card and hand these out wherever I go, or I get the flyer that has your label on there with your information so they know who to contact, and then just staple them at the top. And here, since it folds in half, you want to open it up and just staple it like that. So then these you have ready so that you can put in bags when you're delivering product, or you can hand out wherever you go. I like to leave my business card with the wax sample at restaurants whenever I go, and I leave a tip. It's just easier to pull out of my purse and give it to them, and it's not so bulky. But that's the way I do my wax samples. I hope that this helped you a little. If you have any questions, please feel free to call me. Thank you.